YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are continuing with our draft rebuilds, and of course we're going to be doing Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks, who the Mavericks and the Hawks made a draft day trade where the Hawks traded down and the Mavericks traded up, and that's where Trae Young and Luka Doncic fell. So basically the Mavericks and the Hawks were in negotiations all night, it seems like, and the Hawks were kind of slick. They were trying to move Kent Bazemore for Wesley Matthews in the trade because they didn't want to pay Kent Bazemore next year. They were trying to free up cap space. But the Mavericks were like, hell no, man. We ain't paying Kent Bazemore 19 mil next year. You all can keep him. Yes, we got it. And Wesley Matthews only has 1 year left on his contract, so that is why the Hawks were trying to push that, but it didn't end up happening. But other than that, I think Trae Young being on the Atlanta Hawks is a great move. I think since Dennis Schroeder wants to be traded, it seems like obviously they could keep Dennis Schroeder if they want to, but if he really does want to be traded like he came out and said, then you know what, we're gonna make that happen today. And there's been a trade that has been suggested for quite a while, and honestly I might make it into fruition. A trade, this trade's been talked about, is Dennis Schroeder and Nikola Vucevic. Now, I think this trade makes sense that the Hawks get a center, and Nikola Vucevic is only on a 1 year deal, and then the Magic get Dennis Schroeder. I think this is a fair trade, to be honest, and I'm not sure. I bet maybe the Orlando Magic could include a first-round pick, maybe like a top 5 protected, or maybe top 3 protected first-round pick in the deal, Dennis Schroeder for Nikola Vucevic. Not sure if this is going to happen for real, but I think it's a trade that does make sense, although they don't want to do it. Maybe if I did it just straight up, we're not giving back for what we're giving up. Are you serious? This is why I hate 2K. This is why I hate 2K. But Dennis Schroeder for Vucevic would make sense. But let's just see what we can get for Dennis Schroeder anyway, because that's probably what we're going to be doing today. We're probably going to be trading him away just because since he don't want to be here, we might as well just send him off somewhere else. So Chris Middleton, Bobby Portis, Jordan Clarkson, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Hassan Whiteside, Malik Monk, Ricky Rubio, Zach Randolph. We got first round picks, Jonathan Isaac for Dennis Schroeder. We already have Taurean Prince, so we don't need that. Trey Lyles, Sabonis. Pelicans want Dennis Schroeder for 2 first round picks. I don't know if I could do that though. I want a player in return at least. Jeff Teague, Anthony Simons, Andre Iguodala, Thomas Satoransky, Dario Saric was offered to me. You know what, guys? I'm gonna probably end up making a trade, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I was able to make the trade go through. I literally just offered a bunch of second rounders. Now, I don't think that's what the Hawks will have to do in order to get this trade to go through. I think that it honestly will just go through if the Magic were to offer Dennis Schroeder, just because I think the Magic do need a point guard so badly, and they already drafted Mo Bamba, so I mean they could just give Mo Bamba the court and bam, then Vucevic is gone. You got your starting 5, I think, going forward. So good for the Orlando Magic, and it actually helps out the Atlanta Hawks as well. So other than that, what else do we have going on for us? Do we have any crazy cap holds? No, we do not. Player options, of course, Mike Muscala accepts, so does Dwayne Dedman. Isaiah Taylor are going to decline his team option. And then qualifying offers, Malcolm Delaney, probably not. And then other than that, cap holds, let's just go ahead and renounce all these guys. And as far as the bench goes, I know what my starting 5 is probably about to be. We got Trae Young at the starting point guard. Kent Bazemore will probably start at shooting guard. I'm probably going to be sending Kevin Huerter, however you say his name, to the G League. Taurean Prince, DeAndre Bembry, John Collins, Tarkanava, and then they got Vucevic. So John Collins and Vucevic, I think could potentially mesh well together because Vucevic can stretch the floor. I'm gonna go ahead and send Mike Muscala to the power forward though, so he could back up John Collins off the bench. And then other than that, we still have Miles Plumlee's contract as well, which sucks, but oh well, what can you do? Mike Muscala, and then other than that, I think we just need some backup guards. So if we can get some backup guards, I think that will be ideal. We got $30 million in cash base to go out and sign whoever we want. So, should we sign someone major? Probably not. A shooting guard would be nice, actually, because honestly, I don't really like the idea of Kent Bazemore starting, but I mean, that's what I gotta do. That's what I gotta do. But there's not really any good shooting guards available, so I probably will just focus on the bench this offseason. Just get a couple bench pieces here and there. Like a Marcus Smart would be nice, but for that much money, I mean, come on, man. Is Marcus Smart really going to demand that much money this offseason? It's going to be pretty crazy if he does. Zach LaVine, it seems like Zach LaVine might not be back on the Chicago Bulls, which is kind of crazy to think about because I thought for sure Zach LaVine and the Bulls were going to be teammates going forward. Like, I thought Zach LaVine was the future of the Bulls, but seems like the Bulls are kind of questioning whether they want Zach LaVine to be the future of the franchise. It seems like. Can we get Fred VanVleet possibly, and then maybe a KCP? Oh wow, never mind, not for that much. Wayne Ellington for one season. All right, we get both of them. All right, that's exactly what we want. We'll just leave it at that. That's fine for me. We can almost afford Paul George. Chris Bosh. 6 offers. I never get Chris Bosh because I just don't think he can play in the NBA anymore. So that's why I never get him. But other than that, when we look at our team, it's not a playoff team by any means. No, sir. Do we have our pick? We do. 2019 Hawks pick. So that is good. We might need it. Player progression. Nothing happening there. And then training camps. And then one decision I'll have to make is if Nikola Vucevic is really worth heading $20 million to, because I think he asked for like $20 million after this season, which is kind of annoying, but you know what? We'll have to make a decision there. On top potential, let's throw this at Trae Young just because I want my boy to succeed. And then let's make some decisions here. I want you to the G League so you can progress. And then I don't mind sending Amari Spellman to the G League as well, just because I think he'll be a great backup power forward. All right, but other than that, we got Trae Young, Kent Bazemore, Taurean Prince, John Collins, Nikola Vucevic, Dwayne Dedmon, Wayne Ellington, Fred VanVleet, Mike Muscala, and Tyler Canava. I cannot complain. Oh crap, Mike Budenholzer is still the coach of this team. Whoops, I probably should have changed that. I wish I don't know how to fire your coach in the middle of the season. I think there's a way to do it. I really should have, oh well, I mean, what can you do? You really can't do anything about that. I mean, it's the coach. Like, what can I really do? That's kind of sucks. But, you know what, Trae Young is going to be my first scoring option, though. I know that for a fact. Oh well. Or, is it staff? Yeah, here it is. Let's fire Mike Budenholzer. If Lloyd Pierce is still available, I'll sign him real quick. He might not be, though. Lloyd Pierce. Paul Pierce. I'm not sure Lloyd Pierce will be available, honestly, guys. He might not be. Maybe I shouldn't have fired Budenholzer. Maybe I should have just left it the way it was. Lloyd Pierce, where are you, my friend? Alright, so Lloyd Pierce is not around. Okay, I didn't see him. So, whatever. I'll just sign a head coach. But, whatever. Alright. That works. And now, Trae Young. Okay. We'll leave it at that. Alright, so this should be a decent team. I'm not sure how they'll do, but it's still a young team nonetheless. And I think that the Hawks are trending in the right direction. At the end of the season, Trae Young is on the all-rookie first team. Okay, that looks like honestly the top 5 picks all made it besides Jaren Jackson Jr. All right, and then all-rookie second team for Jaren Jackson Jr. Michael Porter Jr. All-rookie second team. All right, so 2K, I just want to ask you, how high are you? Because the Atlanta Hawks will never be the first seed next season. That is absolutely not happening. Trae Young did lead the way with 20 points, so I guess this was our guy, guys. This is our guy. He literally averaged 0.8 rebounds per game. I've never seen that before. 5 assists, I guess. Almost 2 steals. 2 turnovers, which isn't too bad, almost 3. And then Vucevic, 12.6 points and 8 rebounds. Yes, you best believe I am not handing Vucevic 25 mil this offseason to average 12 points for me. Not happening. All right, so the Hawks should definitely get more out of a trade with Vucevic. So, since he's on a 1-year deal. But for me, he's probably going to be walking. Or I could do a... No, I don't think he's a restricted free agent. Or does he have a... he might... No, wait, no, he's not. Because it's not on his rookie contract. Does he have an... No, he does not. All right, so he's going to be walking. He's a free bird. Wayne Ellington was a nice signing off the bench, but John Collins, 10 points. Taurean Prince, 10 points. So let me just see how high 2K is. So can we make it to the second round? And we do in 6 games. Okay, can we even make it to the Eastern Conference Finals over the 76ers? I don't even know how we got this far yet, and we're up 3-1. And sure enough, we're in the conference finals with this team. All right, I guess DeAndre Ayton is leading the Suns to the conference finals as well, but that makes a little bit more sense. Just a little bit more, but it's still kind of crazy. All right, if I beat the Boston Celtics somehow, I'm going to seriously question 2K. Up 1-2. Okay, we even it up. They're up 3-2. All right, we get eliminated 6. The fact that we even got this far is absolutely insane. We definitely shouldn't have been. Yeah, it is just weird. That was weird to me. Okay. Golden State Warriors won the championship over the Boston Celtics. Weird. So should I even change anything up? I mean, we made it. We were 2 games away from being in the NBA Finals. Yes, I should. That just makes no sense, man. 2K, you're messing with my head, guy. You're messing with my head. All right. But other than that, pretty successful season. Can't complain at all. And Kevin Huerter is about to. Or I don't know how you say his name. Huerter. I don't know how you say it, but he'll be a nice backup shooting guard, maybe even starting shooting guard next to Trae Young. And Cam Bazemore, if we can get him the boot off this team, you know what? That'd be absolutely amazing. Fred VanVleet's going to be a solid backup point guard still. Wayne Ellington, probably, well, Cam Bazemore will probably be the backup shooting guard now because I don't know if I'll be able to get rid of his stupid player option. Hopefully I can. Hopefully I can find a way, but we'll see. We'll definitely see. Player retirement. Dirk Nowitzki retires on the Wizards once again. He's always doing that crap. Oh my god. All right. League meetings. Let's reject that. Draft lottery. We probably have like the 30th pick. We have the 25th pick. All right. Staff signing. Michael Stauffer. Not too worried about that. The NBA draft though. All right. So we have the 25th pick and the 21st pick. So we got the Cavaliers and the Hawks pick. So would someone take Kim Bazemore's contract for 2 first-round picks? I mean, why not? So, Kim Bazemore, let's get you. I wish I could renounce him, but he's going to accept his option. Let's get you to accept your option right now because you're going to accept it. So, I mean, players, this isn't cheating. Players can accept their player options before the draft. So, I'm going to make this happen. So, Kim Bazemore accepts it because it's probably what he's going to do. And then, I'm going to attach you, Kim Bazemore. I don't know who's going to be able to take you on. And 2 first-rounders. And they can give me... Who will take you on? I mean, the Bulls. Oh, my... Why did they trade for Nicholas Batum? Who did the Hornets get out of the trade? Okay. Alright, so... I mean, props to the Hornets. They got rid of... Nicholas Batum's contract. Kim Bazemore. Where to take him? The Lakers? No. Evan Fournier. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Mo Bamba. Ooh. Mario Hezonja. Ooh, you know what? 2 first-rounders for Mario Hezonja. You get Kim Bazemore for 1 season. And you get 2 first-rounders. They agree. All right, so I am super happy with that trade. So we get Mario Hezonja off the bench. So we already got a backup shooting guard. And, alright, so can't complain there. So we have our starting shooting guard and backup shooting guard. And Taurean Prince, I think, has some more team options. And then John Collins. And then we'll still need to sign a center. So, we definitely have some moves to make this offseason, which I'm very glad to do. Player options. John Collins and Taurean Prince accept both of we accept both their team options. Qualifying offers. Won't be bringing either you guys back. And now we are on moratorium day, where we're going to have... Nada. Kim Bazemore? No. Dwayne Dedman, I might be willing to bring you back, but I'm going to go ahead and renounce you. And we have 59 million in cap space. The guard situation is figured out, so can't complain there. And then I hate Miles Plumlee. I hate you, man. You're gonna be, oh, we have a backup power forward as well. So a small forward and a center is needed. So maybe a backup small forward and a starting center. A starting center is needed. So this is a very heavy center free agency class. So if I can attract one of these centers to come to this team, you really can't go wrong. So who will come to this team? I have no idea. You know what? Karl-Anthony Towns, Jokic are probably not coming to the Atlanta Hawks. Hassan Whiteside and Jonas Valanciunas are different stories. Jonas Valanciunas, I'll give you 29.40 for 4 seasons. Vucevic, I want to do it, but at the same time, I don't. I mean, if we can get Vucevic back, that's not a total L, but I would definitely like someone better, that's for sure. But small forwards, Paul George is the only good one available. Maybe Chris Middleton, move him to the 3 for 4 seasons. How old is Chris Middleton anyway? 27. I'll give you that for 3 seasons maybe. I think that's all the contracts I can offer, and Vucevic accepts, so we might as well just bring him back for 2 seasons. Chris Middleton goes back to the Bucks. So get Vucevic, starting center. Great. Small forwards, Carmelo. Alright, Kelly Oubre, Rudy Gay. Probably won't come to the Hawks. And then Bogdan. Kelly Oubre could be a solid signing. Maybe. 12.90 for 3 seasons. See if he'll take that. Or if the Wizards will match it anyway. Center, so we get... What about Hassan Whiteside? I got him last video, so I don't want to do it again. But you know what? Let's see. Hassan Whiteside accepts another offer. We get Kelly Oubre. Washington Wizards decide to match, and Hassan Whiteside goes back to the Miami Heat. And then small forwards. Damari Carroll possibly for 1 season, maybe come off the bench. Like, he used to play for the Hawks. Maybe Bojan, not Bogdan. Justice Winslow be a solid pickup. Never mind, not solid enough. And we just struck out, like, totally. All right. Paul George, we can't afford Paul George, but he would not come to the Hawks. Come on now. Like, I just can't. I can't bring myself to offer. Like, I'm a realistic rebuilder, guys. So if you are new to the channel and you're like, why aren't you offering these guys, money? Because who would come to, like, do you guys ever envision Paul George in the Atlanta Hawks? No. All right. Pau Gasol, Mirotic, Bobby Portis. Yeah. So we basically struck out on all the small forwards that were available. Jordan Bell. We already have a backup power forward in Spellman, though. So, really don't need to do that. KCP. You know what? I think I'll be okay. We'll just leave it. All right. So, we were the 1st seed in the Eastern Conference. So, I don't really need to change much. I mean, we basically got Vucevic back. Like, that's how bad that offseason went. But, we'll have Kevin. And we'll have Spellman in the rotation now, which is going to be different. So, can't complain there. And we got rid of Kent Bazemore. So, very happy with how this rebuild has gone, because it has been the most realistic rebuild I've done, I think. It's definitely pretty realistic how it's gone, but we're not doing another season, so I don't need to do that. Training camps, untapped potential. Let's throw this at this guy, because he's going to be our starting shooting guard this year. So let's see how this team is looking, and let's see. They actually have plenty of, or they're probably going to have plenty of cap space going forward as well. Where is their contract situation? They have 28 million cap space, so they have plenty of cap space. And the fact that Miles Plumlee will be walking out this season is great. So Trae Young, Kevin, Taurean Prince. I'm not even going to pronounce his last name anymore. Taurean Prince, John Collins, Vucevic, Mario Zonia, Fred VanVleet, Amari Spellman, and Terrence. Okay. Who would I envision being... Let's not do that. Who would I envision being the last spot? Did I not sign... I thought I had someone... No, I didn't have a backup center. I forgot about that. I thought I did. Terrence Ross, all right, that's fine, I guess. All right, so Terrence Ross, although Free agents, none. All right, so wait, who was that down there? Wayne Selden Jr. Oh, okay, never mind. All right, so let's just see how this team does again. I think they'll be fine again. I think that this team will do awesome again. So, you know what? We're going to see how this goes. I think that Trae Young will lead us to the playoffs again, hopefully. This team is better than it was last year, and they've played together last season. So let's just see how this team does. All right, once again, 2K, second seed in the Eastern Conference. Okay, how'd it go again? Trae Young, once again, averaged 20 points and had 0.7 rebounds and 6 assists, almost 2 steals. So, pretty crazy. Vucevic played a little bit better with that contract, which I like. 15 points, 9 rebounds, a block per game. John Collins, 11.8 points. Kevin had 10.7. Mario Zonia with 9 off the bench. Taurean Prince with 9.5. Fred VanVleet. So the guys around Trae Young and Vucevic played pretty well, so you can't complain there. But other than that, let's see if we can get far in the playoffs. Once again, we are up 1-0 on the Washington Wizards. They go ahead and win 1. We're up 3-1, though. Let's not blow a 3-1 lead, please. And we win in 5. Okay, so now facing the Detroit Pistons with the Blake Griffin, Andre Drummond experiment. And they even it up. It might actually be working here in the playoffs for them as they go up 3-2 on us, which I do believe Pistons are the better team right now. So, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me too much if we lost, but yeah, okay, so that makes sense to me. Blake Griffin, they even got Ramiro Langford. All right, so that's pretty solid pickup for them. Chandler Parsons, wow. What contract did they trade to get? Sign him up. Wow, okay. All right. Not sure how. They have Rudy Gay as well. Wow, okay. Kyrie Thomas still there as well. Simulate playoffs. But other than that, guys, I do appreciate you guys for watching. And I would like you to leave a like if you did enjoy. And hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Because it does mean a lot to me. We are growing. We are growing a lot. And you guys are the reason for it. But this is Crushables. And I'm saying peace.